Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast. Presented by Stephanie Williams and Greg Lewis.
Hey everyone, we're doing a deep dive today into something pretty cool, especially since you're interested in blockchain.
Yeah, definitely blockchain is hot right now.
So while we were, getting ready for this deep dive,
Right.
we found a bunch of articles about how blockchain projects are using Telegram these days. And it's not just sending silly GIFs back and forth anymore. It's actually, some of these strategies are pretty amazing.
Yeah, we often think of Telegram as just like, a way to message your friends.
Yeah.
But it's becoming clear that it's a lot more than that. It's really evolving into this like central hub for blockchain projects to connect with their users.
Right.
And even manage their crypto.
And speaking of connecting with users,
Yeah.
did you see this crypto gaming project called Hamster Combat?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They somehow managed to get 300 million users on Telegram.
That's insane.
How is that even possible?
It's a huge number. I think what's important to understand here is that Telegram has a global reach of almost 1 billion users,
Wow.
many of whom are already interested in crypto and Web3.
Okay.
Web3 is the idea of a decentralized internet built on blockchain technology.
Gotcha.
And Telegram has been incorporating crypto-friendly features,
Okay.
like its own built-in wallet,
Right.
which makes it a really natural entry point for people who are just starting to get into blockchain.
So it's like a perfect storm, right? You have this massive user base.
Right.
They're already interested in crypto and Web3.
Yeah,
And Telegram is making itself even more crypto friendly.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a really smart way to onboard new users.
Yeah.
Who might be kind of intimidated by like traditional crypto wallets and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Telegram offers them this really familiar and user-friendly environment
Right.
to start exploring.
Okay, so we've talked about how Telegram is really popular.
Right.
And you know that it's got this built-in crypto audience. But what are the specific advantages for blockchain projects to be using Telegram? Why not just stick to Twitter or Discord?
Well, you get incredible reach with Telegram.
Right. Yeah.
So you can potentially reach millions of new users
Yeah.
just through that platform.
Okay.
And it's also incredibly versatile.
Okay.
You can use Telegram for community building, for marketing, for making announcements, even for like fundraising and governance
Yeah, wow.
for your project.
Plus, setting up a channel or a group on
Yeah.
Telegram is so easy.
It is super easy.
You don't have to build a whole website or app or anything like that.
It's very simple,
Yeah.
and that ease of use extends to the user experience too.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Telegram is known for being really simple, really intuitive.
Yeah, it's very easy to use.
Which makes it a great way to onboard newcomers to the world of blockchain,
Yeah.
which can be pretty daunting for some people if they're not familiar with the technology.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember when I first started looking into blockchain,
Yeah.
I felt like I needed a PhD in cryptography just to understand
Right.
what was going on.
It can be very confusing.
Yeah.
And Telegram takes away that barrier to entry.
Okay.
So for example, PP World, they're an educational gaming platform,
Okay.
and they created a tap-to-earn game specifically for Telegram.
Really?
Yeah.
So they made a whole game
It's a simple concept.
just for Telegram.
Users tap on their phones to earn rewards.
That's pretty clever.
And they've gotten almost 370,000 monthly active users on their Telegram channel,
Wow.
all driving traffic back to their main platform.
So they're using Telegram
Exactly.
to bring people to their main platform.
Yeah, and that's a pretty impressive return on investment
Yeah?
for such a simple game.
Okay. I'm starting to see why blockchain projects are all going to Telegram now.
Yeah, it's kind of like what happened with mobile banking.
Okay.
Remember how banks initially resisted creating mobile apps?
Oh, yeah.
They thought their websites were good enough,
Huh?
but then they realized if they wanted to stay relevant,
Right.
they needed to go where their customers were,
Yeah.
and that meant mobile.
So you're saying blockchain projects are facing a similar turning point with Telegram?
Yeah, I think so. It's not just a nice to have anymore. It's becoming a strategic necessity.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
But how are blockchain projects actually using Telegram to engage users?
Right.
Is it just announcements and updates, or is there more to it?
It goes way beyond that.
Okay.
It's much more than that. You can use Telegram to create interactive polls to get a sense of what the community is thinking.
Oh, okay.
You can host AMAs, those Ask Me Anything sessions with the project team. You can even run contests and giveaways right within Telegram.
So it's like really about building that sense of community.
Yeah, exactly.
And making people feel like they're a part of something.
You want them to feel like they're part of the project.
Yeah.
Not just like passive observers.
And what about those Telegram bots?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about before.
The bots are incredibly powerful when it comes to engagement.
What can they do?
Well, imagine like a bot that welcomes new members to the group.
Okay.
Or answers frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
Or even provides personalized recommendations based on a user's interests.
So it's almost like a virtual assistant?
Yeah, in a way.
For the community.
It's like having a little helper.
Yeah.
Right there in the Telegram group.
And that's got to be a game changer when you're talking about these huge...
Especially for large communities.
Yeah, these huge active communities.
It frees up the project team.
Right.
From having to answer the same questions over and over again.
So they can focus on like...
Yeah, they can focus on...
Or bigger picture stuff.
Building the project.
Yeah, right.
Doing the development work.
It's like having a 24/7 customer support team.
Yeah. Exactly. Always there to help.
Always working.
And it's a great way to gamify the user experience too.
Okay, how do they do that?
Well, some projects are using bots to create like interactive quests or challenges within Telegram.
Okay.
And they reward users with, points or badges or even crypto tokens.
So it's like, you said it was fun.
It makes it fun.
Yeah.
It makes it engaging.
It's not just like, okay, here's some information about the project. It's like
you're actually interacting with it.
Yeah, you can play games and earn stuff.
And learn about the project at the same time.
Okay, I like that.
And of course, we can't forget about the marketing potential of Telegram.
Right, because you have that built-in audience already.
Right. It's a powerful platform for promoting your project.
Yeah.
You can share updates, articles, videos. You can even run targeted ad campaigns.
So it sounds like Telegram is like...
It's a pretty amazing suite of tools.
Yeah, this amazing set of tools for blockchain projects. But are there any downsides to using it?
Well, of course, no platform is perfect.
Yeah.
One potential challenge is just managing the sheer volume of messages and activity.
Right.
That you can get in a large Telegram group.
Yeah. Because if you've got
it can be a little overwhelming.
Thousands of people.
Yeah, for users and moderators.
All talking at the same time.
Exactly. It can get very chaotic very quickly.
So how do projects handle that?
Well, it's important for them to establish clear community guidelines.
Okay.
They need to appoint dedicated moderators. And they really need to leverage tools like those bots.
Okay.
We were talking about to help streamline the communication.
Right.
And make sure everyone is having a positive experience.
So you can't just set up a Telegram group and
you can't just let it run wild.
Let it go crazy.
No, you need to have a plan.
They have to manage it.
You need to think strategically about how you're going to use it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's also really important to remember that Telegram is not like a magic solution.
Right.
It's not a silver bullet.
Okay.
It needs to be part of a broader marketing and community engagement strategy. That includes other platforms and channels.
So it's not like you can just...
Right. It's not like you can just abandon everything else.
Yeah, abandon everything else.
Or just focus on Telegram.
Just go all in on Telegram.
No, you need to have a more holistic approach.
Okay, so we've explored the benefits and the challenges, and even some of the downsides of using Telegram for these blockchain projects. But what does all this mean for the future of
Yeah, that's the big question.
Web3.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, are we going to see Telegram become the main platform for everything blockchain?
I mean, it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a possibility. Telegram's user base is growing so fast.
Especially in regions where crypto adoption is really taking off.
Yeah.
And as more and more blockchain projects kind of integrate with Telegram, it could very well become the de facto platform for everything Web3.
It's interesting, because Telegram is kind of challenging that traditional model of centralized social networks.
Right. It's different from like a Facebook or a Twitter.
Right.
Because Telegram is built on this decentralized infrastructure.
Yeah.
Which really aligns with the whole idea of Web3.
It does, yeah. And that makes me wonder what happens to those other social platforms then. If Telegram becomes this central hub for Web3.
Right. Are they just going to be...
Are they going to adapt?
Or are they going to be left behind?
Yeah, I think we're already seeing some platforms taking notice.
Okay.
Like Twitter, for example, has been experimenting with crypto features. And they even launched their own decentralized social network protocol called Bluesky.
So they're kind of like hedging their bets a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to dip in their toes into the decentralized world.
Keeping their existing platform, but also trying out this new thing.
And it'll be really interesting to see how this all plays out.
Yeah.
I mean, will users actually embrace these decentralized platforms?
Right.
Like Telegram and Bluesky?
Or will they just stick?
Or will they just stay with what they know?
Yeah, the Facebooks and the Instagrams of the world.
Right, exactly. Because those are familiar.
Yeah.
They're comfortable.
Yeah. I guess only time will tell.
Only time will tell, yeah.
But it seems like for now, at least Telegram has a pretty big head start.
Yeah, I think they do. And for people who are interested in like exploring the world of blockchain and Web3, Telegram is a great place to start.
I think so too. So there you have it. If you're into blockchain, keep an eye on Telegram.
Definitely.
It really might be the gateway to the future of the internet.
And if you're a blockchain project, think about how you can use Telegram strategically.
Right.
To build community, engage users, and ultimately grow your project.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
And maybe even a little bit inspiring. Until next time.
Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast.